So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago 1st down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Williams on 1st down. Complete right side. Burton has it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Williams to throw on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Luther Burton, the guy he was looking for. So it'll be 2nd down. To the air yet again. Williams buys time, rolling right. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Williams again. Forced out to his right. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Williams throwing on 4th. It's on target to Moore. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Toss play, Swift. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Flushed out of the pocket. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Ali to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter. Ravens in possession. They'll take over here. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 29-yard line.
This is Henry on second. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Jackson on 3rd and 1. Headed out right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Running for it. Here's Henry. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
Trying for the touchdown. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a toss right for Swift. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. It's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're starting at 4th and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a 1st inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Williams on the play action. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for third down. Third and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on fourth down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Now here's Lamar. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. By a man, he's in the clear. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Flush out now to his left. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to stay worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
16 yards. That's another Baltimore.
First and 10, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. And this is knocked away incomplete. A good play, but I don't think it's going to matter. We've got a flag back by the QB. He may have been hit late on that one. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Now it's Lamar. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Now here he goes again. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Lamar back to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they have third and short.
And 2.
Throwing now on third and 2. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they're left with fourth and short. Blitz coming, Lamar. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
All right, no more excitement here in this first half. He kneels this one down. Both teams head to the locker room. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
What is up?
Going to the ground again on first. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Third down, here's Williams. Headed out right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Ravens nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now, first and 10. Here's Lamar, buying some time left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. Now a hit and Jackson loses the ball. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. Jackson looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And what a hit there. Ouch, he pays the price for moving the chains that time. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Baltimore first down.
First down throw for Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, Jackson. That throw behind his intended target. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Chased out to him, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the sack forces a now tougher third down. Offense in the hurry up here. Jackson now, third and long. Getting out to his left. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked by T.J. Edwards. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
At the 38-yard line.
So flip the field, folks. It's first and 10 inside of enemy territory now. Going run again with Swift. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, second down. Working from the gun, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Throw here, third down. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. So we're through three here. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the fourth quarter. On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
On the 15-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Offense to the line fast.
It's now second and 6.
Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. He calls his own number again. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
First down, here's Lamar. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 17.
Back to throw, here's Jackson. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked by T.J. Edwards.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. They run the counter with Swift. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Staying grounded with Swift. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that